Should be coming in. Am I in? Am I in? What's up? I do this every time I come on here, right? Okay. There go the elapsed time right there. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I don't know why this one page on here is just, I need to go down. Hold on. But the stream does look healthy. I see it look healthy. I wish it would catch up on mine. I don't know what's going on though. Yeah, I see y'all in the comments already. I already said, hey yo, hey yo. I don't know why my stuff is moving so slow on here. I hope it's not slowing y'all in, but what's up? What's up, y'all? Hey, hey, hey. What's good? Happy to see you, bro. Hey, good to see you too. What's up, y'all? I'm in the spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hop up in here for a little hot second. Probably, talk about some little things. I know I wasn't here last week because I wasn't feeling too good. Just wasn't in the best of mood to do it. But this week it's been cool. So I was like, I'll hop on here real quick. See, shouts out to the people. Talk about a few things. I'm still trying to check my YouTube right now. Okay. Just making sure that it work. You know how this stuff be. Making sure the stream is good. Oh snap! Silent shots. You said what? You said what the fuck? Cash me outside getting more clout because she got exposed for eating another girl out. Whoa, whoa, shoot. To be honest, Silent, I ain't, I don't really pay attention to her, but I hear about her. But just you saying that is like, whoa. And it's not surprising, right? Because that's what they want girls doing. They want girls kissing and doing stuff with other women, right? They don't really want them doing stuff with men. So what you saying, yeah, she's doing this, because that's really just a sign of attention. That's why a lot of them do it, because it's really just for attention, because it's a trend now where if you do things like that, you get unnecessary attention that you really shouldn't be getting at all. I see it a little bit too frequently too, especially at events, like events and get-togethers. I see that a lot. Oh, thanks, man. He said he got a lot of his knowledge from me. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And a lot of my knowledge that I got from other people. Some things I found out on my own, but then again, it's a lot of things that I had to listen to from other folks. That's how I be, right? That's how you learn. So that's what's up. Oh, Dark Forest, what up, Dark Forest? What's happening? What's good with you? You heard about the Charlottesville riots that happened? I think I seen a glimpse of it. I think I did. I may have seen a glimpse of it on Yahoo. I'm not exactly sure about that though. I don't know. If I did, I ain't really look at it. Shit, I'm starting to see more and more girls become masculine and dudes out here wearing girls' clothing. Yo, man, oh man. When I was growing up, I thought it was bad when I was growing up. Like about 10 years ago when I was in high school, I really thought like, oh man, dudes is wearing like pink do-rags and stuff like that. I thought that was bad. Nowadays, it's 10 times worse. It's like every TV show, anything you watch, some male gotta be wearing some pink or purple shirt, just something emasculating as hell. I seen dudes do that, be out here wearing pink shirts, but be trying to talk to girls, and I just be like, what in the world? So, yeah, it definitely, I know, man. Something else I was thinking about was that one new game that they were promoting so hardly and a lot of people seem to favor. But when I looked at I'm looking at things for what they really are. Even if it's a video game, it could be a movie, it could be whatever. And I'm talking about that game called Horizon Zero Dawn. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching it, and I'm just looking at this, and I'm like, wait, they saying this game is hot and all that, but this seemed like some feminist crap. And the main character seems masculine as hell. Is hell. Let me know if y'all played that, because I look deeply into that game and I really see like, man, this is some bullshit. But let me see what y'all saying. Let me know if y'all played that, because that I might make a video about that. Because I feel like that's just like the Wonder Woman shit. They trying to make you feel like, oh, a woman can do what a man can do, and then try to make a woman outweigh a man. And make them, you know what I'm saying? Because basically, like with the Wonder Woman thing, oh, this movie is so great, da da da, even though it's pretty much not, and it's so against men. But sooner or later, now they're going to start comparing it to actual male roles, and next thing you know, it's just them making movies and them getting all the popularity, which to me can happen in the gaming community, which I really do feel like can happen, just because the way how people acting and how they just looking at looks and graphics, but they ain't thinking about what they trying to show. It's just tweaking to me. Good to drink a lot, so lemon, lime water, turmeric, promenade, avocado, dates, and garlic to keep the health up. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. I do have some turmeric powder. I always try to keep at least some of that around. Um, the Bible is another lie, and no way there 100 books plus nobody know the real original Bible. Yeah, the Bible it's crazy, man. I know, right? It's just a hard topic to touch because a lot of people really do believe, and a lot of people have their own beliefs and all that, but I can't say I don't agree with you, because that's how I feel about it, and I have my own reasons, you know what I'm saying? But that's probably just another video or topic, right? Because it is crazy, and it is, kind of obvious what's kind of going on when you really think about it. What? You said this is the type of shit you see in New York. Damn, you in New York and they doing stuff like that? Damn, man, I'm not surprised, man, because I'm out here in Chicago, yo. I'm out here, and they is doing the same thing out here. Dudes is dressing more feminine, tight pants, no belt, stuff like that. It's like the tighter the clothes, the better. Shit. Acting like they thirsty for attention, acting like they care more about what they wearing than actual real important things. It's pretty feminine. Here in Sweden, girls are really taking over and men are very weak. Yo, that's what. Yo, this is why I was talking about that Horizon Zero game, because that's what happens in that game. Like, men are shown like as weaklings or bad guys. That's why I don't like these new movies and stuff, because they making men look weak, stupid, and like we're just evil, and like we just ain't shit. And it's making women believe like, hey, we can do all this, but still have, we can claim equality, but still want to have the benefits of being a woman. It's just like having your cake and eat it too. We want to do it whatever they do, take whatever they can do, take whatever they do, but we still want to get the benefits that we've been already had. And then sit here and try to pretend like we don't have them, when it's pretty much common sense based off the world or that's around you. Is like, but what do you mean? Like, give me an example of really taking over though. Like, give me a good example of what you're talking about. But I understand what you're saying. They were wearing pink do-rags. I thought it was only yellow, black, white, and red and green. No. Yo, back in the day, I promise you, they were wearing pink do-rags. I am not lying, man. Because, back then, Cameron was hot, stuff like that. And I ain't even gonna lie to you, I was doing it. I was a brainwashed fool. I didn't understand that wearing pink and shit like that and thinking it's cool is not really cool, especially pink. That is the worst color you can wear as a man. That is the worst color because it's like it's the most feminine, you know. And yeah, back then dudes was doing it thinking it was cool and it was hood, just like how it is now. They do these things, but when you really think about it, it's kind of feminine what y'all doing. It's not really manly, it's not really masculine. You supposed to be the man, right? You supposed to be masculine, right? So you should do masculine shit. I know I couldn't believe it either though. I really couldn't. I couldn't believe it now, but look at it now, right? Next thing you know, you see mud with rainbow do-rags and visors. You never know, right? My bad said I was watching the BET show and they made this black young man look wrong for being upset that their black leader in their group, was gay. Whoa, like a Black Lives Matter group. Oh, for being upset. Oh, okay. Damn. Well, yeah, that's some BET stuff, right? That's some BET stuff. They want you to have all the sympathy for the LGBTQT community, but not have sympathy for your own people. Because as you can see, the LGBT, BQ community or whatever, they care more about themselves than actual black things. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense for them to just be showing that, trying to brainwash people to hate people like that. Cause right, a person that doesn't understand game is gonna watch that show and they gonna get mad too, and they gonna get mad at people just like that who are upset. When in reality, you should be upset, cause we need leaders who have a straightforward mind, people who will understand what's going on. You know. There's a reason to have a leader. What do leaders do? But that is just crazy. Ah, silence, you funny. Surface level thinkers are surfacing. Oh, what's up, Trent? What's happening, man? Hell yeah, man. Definitely. Times have definitely changed. A lot more people now are. It's more than what it used to be, but I feel like more got to start thinking more and seeing what's going on, and let's just hope these crutches stop holding people up. Because I feel like one of the main reasons why people don't learn is because they don't, like I said, they're not going through rough and tough times. You got to go through things to understand that stuff, to appreciate stuff, to make you want to strive for better or more. The Bible came from the Jewish books. I know it's just so crazy about that, right? It's like I could talk all day about that, to be honest, but the thing about that, the Bible and stuff, is just shocking the way how it's just implemented. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, act like I never uh, went to church and that I've never read a Bible, but it blew my mind off when I really just started thinking about it, and and what it is and what it's about, and thinking more deeply into it. And then you'll start understanding like stuff, cause I feel like stuff just don't, they always try to make you feel like everything is a coincidence, but in reality stuff do be happening for a reason. I know y'all probably feel like that in y'all actual lives too. Like, so I'm not gonna say with everything, but sometimes I do be feeling like that. Like certain stuff just happened, and it happened for a reason. It wasn't really a coincidence. It happened. Kind of like things that happen in your actual life. You do certain things. Certain things happen based off what you do. You cut a light switch on, the light come on. All right. If you don't have lemon water, just drink a lot of filtered water. Um, I heard cucumber water was pretty cool and good. But yeah, lemon water, that does sound cool. Filter water, oh yeah, filter water is definitely good. What do you silent shot, what do you think about tea? What do you think about tea? I don't even watch TV Plus. On TV they had a show called Naked and Afraid, and the girl talking about her Virginia. What? Man, these shows, these shows on TV, man. Read the Torah is very similar to the Bible. Oh, I definitely know about the Torah and what they do and what it represents. I definitely do. Um, I just believe in God, not the religions, because the religions got different gods and descriptions. You know, it's always a spiritual aspect to things, you know? I mean, and I'm not even that. You know, I used to be honest with y'all, I used to be one of them types of people who would be like, oh, well, you know, you don't think how I think. You know, you don't have the same belief system as me. Even if I may know what's right or wrong, or you know, and I may, even if I may disagree with other people, but over time I learned to just sometimes you just gotta work with people, you know, and just look past that. But I'm not saying you get the closest, but it don't let that sometimes knock you, right? Because there's a lot of people who have different beliefs but have a lot of knowledge out here when it comes to a lot of things. But, you know, like I said, this is a big topic, right? We could talk about this all day, right? um, you don't have to believe in anything or anybody, just believe in you. I mean, yeah, definitely, you know, believing in yourself is definitely important. Definitely, because, you know, Trent, I feel you on that, Trent, because, you know, you got the power to do so much in this world. And you notice how in this world that we live in, you notice how they spend a lot of time trying to belittle you and trying to put you down and trying to make you, you know, trying to make you someone who's lazy and who doesn't like putting time and effort. They try to turn you into a person that likes being handicapped and taken care of. You see what I'm saying? When in reality, as you as a person, you got the power to do a lot. You really do. Especially when you got your mind in the right place. A color is a color. Pink is a part of the rainbow. Yes, it is. It was so. It still shocked me that they really did that. Like, remember, you know, Cameron used to come out with his hoodies on and he'd be all pink, and everybody thought it was cool. Like, oh, you said you just posted a video on the gynocentric agenda. I'll probably check that out, but I still wouldn't wear that. And DMs I may want to say, but I still wouldn't wear that faggot shit. Damn. Man, I won't either, man. I'm not. No, no. Especially once I figured out what it really mean. Like, no, no. Not me. I gotta be masculine, you feel me? I gotta, and it's funny because some of the new trends that I noticed, like with the new pink clothing for men nowadays, they'll try to mix it in with colors. You know, they try to be a little sneaky. Like, oh, let's mix this pink in with this, but the pink is still there. You know what I'm saying? Just goofy stuff like that. Ah, my do-rag look like it's slipping up. My bad. Ah, should take it off. We do need leaders instead of followers. There's too many followers out here. Yeah, you notice how this whole thing is about you being a follower. You know, that's why they want you to go to their schools, go to their colleges, go to their jobs. It's all about following. It's not about leading. It's not about creating. You know, I mean, when they taught us about inventors and people who did stuff, they ain't even really tell us about most of them. And the ones that they taught us about, they just said it real quick and just moved on like it wasn't really important. You know, they really kind of made people feel like money and fame and attention is more important than really any aspect of anything, which is bad, right? That allows you to be a follower. You see, nowadays a lot of people do follow people just because of what they got. Like, even like on YouTube, you notice that a lot of the YouTubers that get a lot of views and stuff and a lot of hits, most of the time be people with money and people with a lot of shiny stuff and money to buy certain camera equipment and effects and do all this shit because they got shit, you know, and people are attracted to that. And the people, like I was just talking about with that one game, Zero, Horizon Zero Dawn. I mean, they literally try to brainwash gamers into saying that, hey, gender does not matter. Only care about graphics, controls, and what the game really wasn't even talking about what it was about too much either. Because in my opinion, what that game was about kind of shows the feminist aspect of the game, and it just shocks me how people let that game, that video game, go right over their fucking head. And they sat there and kept saying, oh, this game is so dope. Like, man, I grew up with games with like Tomb Raider and shit. And yeah, Tomb Raider, she shot guns, she did some shit, but at least she still act like a woman. Now you got these women out here not even acting like women no more, but still getting pushed up for being one, which is just crazy. Just like in that new movie with the Atomic Blonde movie, she actually had a real lesbian scene in that movie. So you're not really acting like a woman. If you was acting like a real woman, you'd be trying to be at least on a guy or something. It was crazy, man. I wish I was born in the 90s. Would have been slanging custom mixtapes in the crib. Damn. Hey, man, I wasn't born in the 90s, but I grew up in the 90s. I was born in the late 80s. So I pretty much grew up in the 90s, and man, it definitely was different, man. I'm being very honest with you, and I still kind of remember the 90s. I do. I still kind of remember it, and I remember people being a lot more closer, a lot more connected. I mean, people always had their problems, but I remember times just being so more enjoyable. It just seemed like the simplest things can be the most enjoyable back then. You know, it's like entertainment and all this pleasure and distractions is like a drug, and you see when over time you build a tolerance, because there's so much nowadays that's constantly coming at you and attacking you. You know what I'm saying? And now they just got to get stimulated even higher and higher and higher and higher, and eventually they're just not happy or they're not high. Who was that? Ranger BE. Hi. What's up? What's up? Yeah, my bad said that most people that follow the Bible are hypocrites. You know what? That is very true, and I'm sorry to say it because I can't lie and say I haven't seen a lot of people who follow those certain scriptures, but they don't really follow it, and they'll prove it to you right in your face. It's sad because I've seen people even use that to make it seem like they're better than you just because of it. It's kind of saddening. Always filter water. You must like water. I like water too. I'm not even gonna stunt like I don't. I try to drink a lot of it though. I really do. I try to always keep water close. Yo, what up, my folk? What's up, Umbrella? What's good, man? I gotta find my lighter. I done lost it. I done lost my goddamn lighter. Um, they really had a reality show where they was dating but naked, shaking my head. Yeah. Yeah, babes, I think I seen that one too. I think I did, but they were naked. I think I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it, but that is just whoa. What is this? What is this? Encouraging that, right? Every single ad on TV is sexual. Plus, TV is a tell a lie. And the reason, you're right about that, pretty much most of them, right? And the reason why that is to get you sexualized, right? Even at an early age. Because sex is something that pretty much everybody wants, but that everybody can't control or do correctly. And they want you to be so, stimulated off sex to the point where you just will do anything for it. You lose your mind for sex. You blow your money for sex. That's why they do that to us so much, because it's a lot of people who can crash and burn because of that. I'm not saying sex ain't dope. I'm not saying it's not good, but you can overindulge in anything, right? Look at what you drinking in it, and it says high fructose corn syrup. That is a cheap sweetener which makes you fat. I already know what's in these drinks and what's in these foods, but look, this drink is really good, and I'm enjoying it though. Oh, it was called Dating Naked on VH1. Okay. I knew I could have probably sworn I could have seen that, man. This new show called Love Connection is crazy. The new Love Connection. That's another show that I just feel like is just straight blown feminist agenda, just straight blown, just trying to just make you, watch this show so you really think this is how relationships are and this is how they go, so you can fuck your life up like them. Cause I've been watching some. I need to go back and go finish it, but I've been watching some of the first couple of episodes, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, if this ain't the most scripted bullshit, this shit is just, oh my god." The way they make men and the way they make women look on the show and how they do it, it's crazy. You say American people don't believe anything until they see it on television. You know what? That is true, man. That is true. Most people do be like that. If they don't see it on TV, it ain't real. It isn't happening, and that's a bad thing, man. That's why so many people are messed up in the head now because the people who run the TV can they can put whatever they want on there, and it's not good. So it's really messing people's heads up. And people don't understand that TV is that powerful. Movies and all these things are that powerful. These things are extremely powerful when you don't understand the effects of what they have on you. You see, the stuff is so powerful, you can be watching it and still be affecting you and you don't even know it. It could still be making you feel some type of way, think some type of way, and you don't even know it. You just think this is just so perfect. You just think this is wonderful. My bad says stay away from pink and skinny jeans. I know, right? Hell yeah, don't fuck with that shit, man. Please do not do that. Be trying to do that looking for some damn attention. What do I think about that fake protest, John White? I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. I think you might be talking about what other bro was talking about earlier. What was that, in Georgia or something like that? I ain't really see it. Uh-oh, what is my computer doing? Okay, I'm like, wait a second, what's going on? Alright. I don't know. I haven't really seen it. I don't think so. I know y'all probably like, what the hell you be doing? Nah, there's so much shit that be going on, and right. My bad said, hold on, dang. My bad said all the public leaders will soon be all gay. That's why we should believe in ourselves and build self-confidence. Yeah, that's very true, man. You don't want them to be, because that's what they want. They want all the men basically being feminine. Easier to control, easier to manipulate. I mean, you would be just shocked the stuff I be seeing that men do, man. Then I just be like, whoa. Like, I could talk about what men do in feminine ways just as much as what I could talk about is what women do in men when it becomes to being masculine. And the sad part is, I don't even really think that they don't know what the hell they doing. They just be doing that shit because they think that shit is cool. Like being all on these social media sites and you all in your feelings and shit. Like, you a dude. Why are you all in your damn feelings on social media shit? You are a fucking dude. Young Bone, I live in New York City and I'm getting out of here. All you see, all you see is keep up with the Joneses society. Yes, and you know what, Bone, yo, that's how it is pretty much most places you go nowadays, right? And that's the problem, right? Because keeping up with the Joneses is like narcissism, that is like narcissistic, you know. That's why they trying to put that on everybody. So you only care about you, and you only care about what other people think about you. But that's the point that they don't get. You're trying to get attention from people who are just like you. So you're really not impressing nobody and doing anything for yourself. You're really just wasting your fucking time, and you're not doing shit because you're too busy trying to keep up with the fucking Joneses. And another problem with keeping up with the fucking Joneses is that shit can make your ass broke. Your ass be sitting here fucked up. You know you ain't got shit, and now you out here trying to keep up with the Joneses. What the fuck is wrong with you? Shit take time. Build your shit up, man. Who gives a fuck about what people think about what you got? As long as you a good person and you doing right, do that. Stick to it. And do what you gotta do. So what if you ain't got the flashiest car and the biggest house and all that shit? You may have that one day if you work towards it. But don't be sitting out here trying to rush and jump the gun to try to get and fuck yourself up. Because one thing I always learned is, I mean, it's not about how much money you got. It's about how much knowledge you got of the money in the world around you. Because the more money, in my honest opinion, the more money you give somebody before they have the knowledge, is the higher chance they have a fucking themselves up and not even giving a fuck about shit. You have a higher chance of that happening because now you giving them freedom to just, and gets, like I said, get entertained, get stimulated, get attention, get all this fake bullshit that's not really helping you in the long run in life. Shit be pissing me. Fuck, I see my shit just gonna fall off, man. Shit be pissing me off. Keeping up with the Joneses, they is out they damn mind. That's why you got all these people leasing all these cars and shit. And right, leasing iPhones. Whoa, look up, bro. Buffalo, New York is trying to become like Chicago with hatred and crime. Hmm. Hold on, wait. Oh yeah, Rap Samples do make videos. Yeah, I watch some of his videos. I watch some of other dudes' videos. I watch pretty much some of everybody's videos who I know got some, or at least ask me, because I don't always know if people got videos. You got people in America worried about what the news tell them to be worried about. I know it's sad. I know it's so sad and it's so sickening. The news will say all this dumb shit and act like you. And it's funny because when the news do say something you supposed to pay attention to, they say some shit and send you off and mislead you about it, right? But let it be some bullshit. They finna sit there and just go in and act like this is the most important thing in the world. You should pay attention to this. You should look at this. I mean, I'm serious. The news will sit there and advertise all the dumb shit. Oh, go spend this money here. Go spend this money here. Oh, buy an animal. Oh, do this, do that. Oh, go blow your money on this sport game. Oh, worry about this. Oh, pay attention to this person. This person is bad. Worry about this. It's like they never tell you nothing real and important. They never fucking give you anything. And like I said, and if they do tell you something real and important, they just gonna mislead it. They just gonna fuck it up. TV is an ultra mind control. Hell yeah, because people like to follow, people like to copy. Anything that's popular, people seem to like to copy off of for attention. I tell my mom all the time that news and TV tells lies, but she doesn't listen to me, and she goes off about the Trump shit. I know, man, it's just hard, man. It's hard to wake people up, right? It's hard. They gotta really see things for what things truly are. It's not easy. I know I've had some people I've tried with too, and man, I've had some people I try to wake up, and if anything, they'll just try to outdo me and try to compete with me instead of listening to me and what I'm trying to tell them. Because in reality, what I'm telling you is what can really help you, but they'll just get offended, act like I don't know what I'm talking about, so they could try to make themselves feel better for not knowing, which sucks. Virginia. Oh, you said, oh, it was in Virginia. I haven't looked too deeply in that. Like I said, I probably seen it and probably just was like, whatever, because it's always some new stupid, goofy story out, man. These stories, I ain't never going. You know what? Fuck this. Fuck this shit. This shit starting to irritate the fuck out of me. I'm gonna sit here playing with this motherfucker all day. Channel, I just expressing on how things going on in the world. I should take it serious though. Yeah, rap samples. Yeah, man, you got some good content on. I seen your stuff, bro. A lot of things you say do be on point, and I agree. I do, cause I mean it's true. It's like once you see things for what they truly are, it's like how can you deny what's really happening? I think they want a race war. Oh yeah, they definitely do want a race war because it's a distraction, right? If we sitting here worried about race, we got bigger fish to fry than race baiting and all that, right? And it also keeps more people divided. Just imagine the type of world we would live in if all races actually got along and respected each other. Wouldn't that be a crazy world? I'm just sitting here reading the comments. No more real left in the state. Straight up buffoons on some dumb shit like clowns. Hell yeah, man. I feel you. It's crazy. It definitely isn't what it used to be, right? It's more about now just the stunt in the front, and it's not cool. To be honest with you, I never was into that stuff. Even when I was younger, I just didn't like it. And I knew something wasn't right about it. I knew it. Because it just was. I didn't feel like it was positive. Man, now back in the day, I heard it used to be a little bit better, but at what I've seen and what I see now, nah, man, it's messed up. These girls taking these dumbass Snapchat filter selfies. Hell yeah, I know, man. They are. They just, oh my god. It do become saddening, right? When they just constantly use them. And it's really sad how many I see that actually do that now. And when I see that, I really do feel like that is a form of insecurity. If every time you take a Snapchat or a selfie or a picture, it just gotta have a filter, it gotta have a face, it gotta have an animation. And like I said, now it's so bad now, they'll put it on the kids now. They'll put the shit on the kids and have the kids doing it at early ass ages, making them dumb, dumbing them down. So by the time they do get a phone and shit, they'll be doing it too. They won't even be questionable about it. Sometimes it's good to not know about shit because you might question it. But when somebody just throw it all on you and just force it all on you, like what happens in our lives with everything, you see a lot of shit just be forced on us. Anytime they want to make a big story, it's like no way you ain't gonna not know because they force it on everybody. And you see that makes you, a lot of people, it like takes the questioning away sometimes because it's like, dang, it hit me. I don't have time to question this and figure out what it is and what it does and what it's about. It's just right here. They say it's this. You know what I'm saying? The filters. Oh my gosh. They need to quit it. How you said let their hair breathe. I know, man. I know. Gonna have to get it done up again. Hot days around here lately. No problem, rap samples. No problem, man. No problem. If you want to, hey, if you want to, you could. If you want to take it seriously, you could do that. Cause that's when it starts doing stuff. My YouTube career is crazy. To be honest, I have a crazy YouTube career. Cause I've done so many different things on here, and it's like what I started doing and how I was thinking is a lot different than what it is now. You know, and I started off thinking it was just gonna be music and this and that and all this other stuff, but then you just find your niche. You find something that you're good at, and you just stick to it, and then you just find likes in the other stuff, and it could change. Things could change, and I feel like you can definitely do some good videos, definitely. And I feel like, if you stick to it, people will get on. Cause a lot, also with a lot of these YouTubers now, like cause a lot of new YouTubers be coming up out here low key, like on views and shit. It happens, and a lot of them is because they might get a video to pop a little bit, and then they'll stay doing it. They'll keep doing it, and people might recognize that, like, okay, so this person does make these kind of videos, and this person does do this. Because we know there's so many channels out here on YouTube that people barely put any effort in, or not even real channels, you know what I'm saying? So it would help for people to like you more, you know? I could talk about that for a while too. You said what? Because my bad if it take me a while. I just don't want to skip nobody's comment. Hell, why are you in a corrupted place? Man, they done this on purpose. They corrupted everything to corrupt you as a human being. It's more about material. I still don't really care about the newest clothing or shoes that you need to buy. And that's good. That's good. It's nothing wrong with looking good and buying stuff for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't take it to the extreme, and don't do it as if this is all you care about. Like, oh, this is all I care about. All I care about is how good I look, and how good my shoes look, and how good. I mean, I done seen people do some dumb crap based off what shit look like and what it actually is. That's all they want you caring about. All they want you caring about is appearance. Shit that don't really matter. You know? Material. That shit is really annoying. No, if they ain't righteousness left in New York, that's fucked up. They be spending $4,000 on Supreme, Babe hoodies, and retro Jordans, especially the fashion YouTubers, and they really need to stop that shit. They need to quit that shit, because a lot of people look up to, like I said earlier, a lot of people look up to people that have shit. And like I said, on YouTube, you will notice that it ain't just YouTube. It's just your real life. But in YouTube, you will notice that people that got all shiny shit and all this money and effects and all this crap normally be the people that get looked at a lot. Because people still are under that material world shit. It made me think about that Madonna song, Material Girl. I don't know. I don't really listen to Madonna like that, but I know that damn song pops up on one of these games we play. And it, and that's what she say, it's a material world, and that's an old song that I'm talking about, and you shouldn't be like that, man. People, no, spending all their money on shit so people, and that's why being a materialistic person also doesn't lead you to much in your life. Because you so focused on having shit, you don't even understand you blowing your money. You don't even understand you not building. You don't even understand that you're not sharing with people who might actually do something with what you got, Because a lot of times you see when people like to help people, it's like they like to help the mugs that's going to show them the most attention and not care about how the hell they act, right? They love to do that. Like, ooh, you're going to kiss my ass the most, huh? I might help you, but I still want you to kiss my ass. And shit, I might even still want you to give some shit back to me. Shit. Give me your shit. Oh man, Silent Side said drill music is when the hatefulness started. You know what, to be honest, but drill music is when it got bad. But to be honest, the hatefulness was before that. Just like back in the day, remember the East Coast, West Coast beef? Remember all that shit? See, they've been promoting this shit for a minute. but it streams upward. It starts off like this, and then eventually you get like that. And yeah, drill music really was just a promotion of hatred amongst the black community and others, and anyone who listened to it is just gonna be a hatred. But it was really aimed towards the black community because that's what they want black people to do. They want black people to hate each other, not like each other. And that's not good, especially because that's who you are. Why would you want to hate who you are? That doesn't make any sense. Even if the people are not fully functional and their mind isn't in the right place, you got, hey, we all, a lot of our minds wasn't in the right place. But yeah, man, ooh, that's a good topic though, man, because you see how music is today, right? I might talk about this for a little second. You was just thinking of that song too, babe. Talking about you hate it. Hey, because we be playing that game, and that game. I think it's on that GameCube game, that Karaoke Revolution. That song be popping up all the damn time on that game. I think that is, and she be like, "And I'm a material girl in this material world." I know that song. So it's like soon as he said that, that song popped right in my head too. See, subliminal. Oh, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, young bone. You said, how about the people that help you, but then talk shit about you behind your back? Yes. Oh, it's a lot of people out here like that too. Those are the people who really don't want to help you, right? Those are just people who help you to feel like they're above you. There's a lot of people who will do that. They'll help you just to make themselves feel like they're above you because you need help and they're giving it to you. They don't help you because they feel like, hey, I need to uplift this person. And yeah, and that's one of the main reasons why they might talk shit behind your back. Like, this motherfucker, this, and that. I had to give them this and that. I've been in situations like that and seen situations like that where someone will help someone. Yeah, I've seen that before and just talk hella shit about them. And that same person wouldn't even help somebody that really needed it. And that person that they was helping didn't even give a fuck about them neither. So it was just like ridiculous. Because I seen it, I'm seeing how they acting and how they treating each other. So on me, I'm like, okay, I see what's going on, but they acting like they don't. That's the crazy part. And this whole, yeah, man, and this whole music thing nowadays is just, I don't know, it's just so out of there and just so not what it used to be no more. To me, it just seems like nowadays music really is just for attention, right? It's more about attention and look than it really is talent. That's why I feel like music used to be so much better back in the day because people had to work harder to get attention. Nowadays, all you gotta do is just have some decent beat, look a certain way, and have a whole bunch of money to stunt and flash, and now everybody is supposed to follow you and like you because we live in a world where people feel like money and fame is more important than real issues, real things that could be wrong, real important stuff that doesn't cost money, right? Because a lot of the things that are important don't even cost money. You can just do it right now. Right now. And it's just sad what I see going on in the music industry, especially with the rappers and stuff. Cause like I said, it's just so much beef. I used to like back in the day when a lot of rappers used to collab and they used to put better lyrical content into their music, and they weren't so flashy. And I used to love back when the music videos actually had more of a meaning and a story. You go back and look at rap back in the day, and it really did. A lot of rap songs at least had a story behind it, or a meaning. Nowadays, it's just really just about hating each other, stunting, flashing, being a thought, being a hoe, you know. And it ain't just rap music. These other new songs is just as bad. They are just as bad. Other genres are just as bad. it be the most craziest shit they be sitting there talking about. But once you hear that little beat, that little tune, that little jam, that little pitch, that little crazy hook. I mean, it's even gotten so bad where I thought music videos was crazy back in the day. But nowadays, I'm looking at music videos and I'm like, damn, this shit is really fucked up what they showing people. Like, they showing people some really crazy shit. And people just accepting it. You know, you go down, you look in the comments and shit, people just accepting it. People don't even care. They like, ooh, I love this beat. This beat so good. They be like, ooh, this hook so good. Don't even know what the fuck is really going on. I'm like, what the fuck? This should be crazy. I have a neighbor like that. The guy is 60 something. He'll help you fully, but then will speak down on you or allow the next to talk down on you. Well, hey, and that's messed up that you got a neighbor like. That's messed up because that person is so close to you and their respect level for you is so low like that. Because I feel like that's some low respect. If you help someone and then they just talk shit about you, like, well, fuck you. Like, I don't need your fucking help. Shit, watch that person. Shit, because that just don't make no sense. What? Bitches want followers and like they don't want me. I just want the cash, blowing OG. If you don't work, you don't tell. Wait, I can't. Damn, the comments popping up. You don't work, you don't eat. All of a sudden, this bitch love me. I am so sweet. Man, it's crazy out here, man. Yeah, right. That's why I just put it like this. Just stay focused on you, man. And don't be messing with these mugs that's trying to game you. You know, don't be messing with them girls that's trying to game you. Those the ones that you just be like, alright, right. The ones that act funny when you got money and cause you got shit, you know. Shit, try to get a woman that fucking does something herself. You know, that will help. Getting one that doesn't just sit there and expect you to do everything. Cause that is some bull. Who want that in their life, right? I'm with somebody that don't do shit for me. Don't even really care about me like that. But I'm supposed to care about them. And I'm supposed to do everything for them. Sounds like the dumbest shit in the world to me. What drug dealers got hit the hardest by fame and luxury? You made 500K every 2 weeks, yet you threw it away on Rolls Royces and all the cars that weren't needed. You know what? You know what? That is kind of true because I know it's, every drug dealer isn't a real drug dealer, You got a lot of drug dealers out here that are just really just like you was just saying, and they really for the life and the luxury and not really in it for the just to get by and just the means of living. It's some good drug dealers out here. Don't get me wrong, because I hate how sometimes people paint that bogus ass picture on drug dealers all the time. Because I'm not saying everyone is bad. Because sometimes people just be getting it twisted. But yeah, that's definitely true, man. Like, you remember in the movie Blow, you seen that movie, dude was getting hella money, man. He just started blowing that shit, man. And it's funny because the movie called Blow. And not only was he on Blow, he was blowing that money, right? So let's talk about some movies for a little minute. Because I see it's 53 minutes. Probably going to be getting off soon in a little while. I want to talk about some movies I like real quick, though. I know I'm actually enjoying my time right here, right now, talking to y'all. This is cool. Music sucks now. Period. No death. Yeah. You mean no death? Yeah, bass. Definitely no death. Music is just so just storybook written now, and just music is not really from the heart no more. If it even really was. Well, from real people, anyways. But now, in the mainstream now, it's just really just straightforward to the agenda that they want to push in your head. Music is just not even really about real content no more. It's just about agendas being pushed and trying to look cool while they do it. A lot of people like a lot of certain songs, But they don't understand a lot of those songs you listen to just make you look like a fool or make you want to do and like things that you really shouldn't. Make me want to think of something. Right, you can't let anyone help you because it's not always genuine. Yeah, yeah, babes, you know we know. Yeah, I know you know because, I know you done been through it. I done been through it, man. And what other bros talking about, yes. Yes, man, because them people, man, it's like I haven't really met too many people in my life, that really helped me and really, really wanted to, and a lot of them will try to play it off like they do, well, they are. I met people who act like they are helping you, but they not helping you. Now that's some fucked up shit too, right? When somebody try to act like they helping you, but they really ain't helping you at all. But I definitely understand, yes, man, because, right, people will just freaking help you, and then all of a sudden they act like they want something back, or they want some type of validation, or they want some type of handout, up talk, I don't know. They want something. Sometimes people will boost you up and help you, and then still come back and try to take away from you if it look like you're getting too far ahead of them. They're like, oh, okay, you starting to come up a little bit too much. Yoink. Remember that shit you said, what? Give me that shit. Oh, you talking about what? This? Oh. Nah, that shit mine now, dog. Have anyone ever seen Get Him to the Greek or Chronicle? Get Him to the Greek. I ain't never seen that, but I seen Chronicle. And, ooh, we gotta talk about that movie, Chronicle. I can't wait till we do the review on that. That's probably gonna be one of our newer reviews coming up soon. We probably gonna do Chronicle review. Chronicle is a it's decent movie. It was just crazy. Michael B. Jordan, his acting, cause his acting is just, I mean, damn, if he don't play them same type of roles, cause even though I ain't seen Creed, cause I based off all his other movies, right? It just got me like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen to him in Creed? Cause I ain't seen it yet and I want to see it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he gonna get his ass whooped, he gonna get beat up, what is he gonna get killed? What's gonna happen? Cause we already see how his acting is and what happens in his other movies, and it just got me like, man, what the fuck? Cause that's how you really gonna, man. Matter of fact, right? You feel that way about pretty much most of his movies, which is weird. Like Fruitvale Station. The bar I put was so real but crazy. Folks are brainwashed and don't even know it. Yeah, man, they are trying, and it's sad. Just like how I was brainwashed, right? I was brainwashed at a point in time too. Didn't even know it. But I'm very happy that I took time out to just open your mind up and think outside the box. And stop letting people put all these thoughts in your head. Start thinking for yourself sometimes and thinking about what's right and what's wrong. Because most of the things that get pushed at you nowadays is be some real fucked up ass shit. Shit, mostly everybody I know is brainwashed. And that's sad to say, right? Hey, that's why I be feeling good, man, when I come out here and talk to people like y'all. It helps you, It helps you vent, release steam. It helps you connect with other people so you realize that you're not the only one in this world that likes that. That makes you feel better about yourself when you right about something, or you feel some way about something and then everybody else like fuck you, blah blah blah, but then you find people out in the world that's like you, that feel how you feel and understand where you coming from. Cause I don't want to be a brainwashed drone. Who the fuck wants to be a brainwashed drone? The fuck? So I can be poor, lonely, no intelligence, nothing, because I'm a brainwashed drone? Saying you don't want to hear a Chronicle review. We gonna do one. If you see Michael B, prepare for sadness, laugh my ass off. Oh my gosh, I know, man. I still like his acting though. I'm not gonna stunt. I still like his acting. I can't say I don't, but you ain't lying about that. I like James Bond's movies, Young Bond. Makes me want to move out the city, leave the Matrix. You can live good outside the city. You are right. You are right about that. You can live good outside the city. I don't even like the city. I mean, the city is not a place that I say people really should go to. You see, when you go to most cities and shit be high as fuck, blow your money, hells of people, bullshit. I always felt like living in the suburbs or living out somewhere else, was a better place to be than the city. The city life be rough sometimes too, man. The city life can be a real rough life. It can. Oh, but you say you like James Bond movies. I've seen a few. I haven't really seen a lot. I know this might sound a little weird, but I wasn't really into James Bond like that, like movie wise. But I know who he is. I love the video games, but I haven't seen too many of his movies though. Not saying that I wouldn't watch them. Shit, I would. But I love James Bond and who he was, especially the video games. The video games were really cool. I don't cry over movies. A lot of them are covert narcissists. Act like your friend and backstab you. Yeah, man, that's what covert narcissism is, right? And that's what evil people do. Evil people don't want you to know they're evil, you know? That's why people be so confused sometimes when you try to explain to them what's going on. Like we was just talking about with the news. It's like until they see it on the news and them saying it, then you believe it. Like, no, you gotta learn these things for yourself. Cause ain't no evil person just gonna tell you their plot and their game. This ain't no damn fantasy comic book. You know how I be in the damn cartoons and shit when the motherfucking villain just tell you all his damn evil secrets and his plans. No, it don't work like that. In this day and age, they don't tell you shit. Okay? Why in the world am I gonna tell you I'm evil when you not knowing allows me to be that way? you know? Just like anybody who's doing you wrong, just like somebody who's gonna rob you, like somebody who's gonna rob you, they ain't gonna tell you they gonna rob you. They just gonna rob you and hope your ass don't fucking figure this shit out. And even if you do figure it out, they're gonna try to play it off like, hey, it wasn't me. Because I've seen situations like that when mugs steal your shit. You know goddamn well they done stole your shit. And then they try to act like they haven't stole your shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, yo. You ain't my goddamn friend. I mean, I'm not even lying, man. I done had some petty shit happen to me, man. I've even had people steal my PS3 cords before. I'm not even lying to you. Ain't that some petty shit? Somebody stealing your PlayStation 3 cords? Ain't that some petty shit? Well, I tell you. Rap samples want to know what artists he listen to. I listen to DMV artists like Q the Fool, Shabazz, Rondé, Alwo, Cash Kid, Mobb Deep, my fave, Nas, and Tupac. Now, out of those artists who I like to listen to that Silent Shots mentioned, I definitely used to. I know Mobb Deep. I know a lot of their songs. I definitely like Nas. I used to like a lot of his songs. I didn't like him at first, but then other people like me liking Nas. Tupac, definitely, definitely a Tupac knower. Ever since I was younger, I always listened to his albums and knew his music. I know I'm in here. I'm looking at the time like, okay, 104 minutes. I've been in here for a little while, haven't I? But hey, this is cool. I'm gonna stick around for. It's not 9 o'clock out here where I stay. It's 8:35. So I'm like, okay, it's not that late. I could talk for a little while before I get into some other stuff. Why is there an agenda that you need money to have a girl? Like, no motherfucker, I'm not paying for everything. Right, it's an agenda so things don't be equal. Silent size. That's why it's an agenda that you need money to get a girl to brainwash women to thinking that if you're not spending hella money on her and if you're not doing shit for her, then you're not worth shit. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I seen the video today based off other videos that I've seen going in on people, and there was this one girl on there literally just talking about cheap dudes and then calling out MGTOW and talking about men that are cheap and talking about men like, oh, you're cheap, you ain't taking me to no expensive place, blah 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 blah, then you ain't that valuable. You not. I mean, they got these women so dumb to the point where they really think that if just because a dude is spending money on them, that means that he love you and he care about you. That's not always true. And I'm just sitting here listening to this girl like, girl, you was a complete gold digger for real. And you are the definition of not even needing a man. Because it makes no sense how you view a man only as a resource and what he has. And it's a shame how you view yourself as so superior. Like, she literally viewed herself like she was a superior. Like, if a dude wasn't paying for her and doing shit for her, that dude wasn't nothing. And she was encouraging other women to do it. She had videos with weird titles. I'm just sitting here listening to this girl, and I'm like, girl, you are not paying attention to what's really going on. It's like you're talking one way, but what's really happening is something completely different. You know? It's just like what we was talking about with that materialism. It's making women only care about materialism and attention. Because just think about it. If a woman can get with a dude with a lot of money and a lot of status, she'll automatically gain money and status. And now she can go brag to her little friends or anybody who she cares about validation and attention and act like she's doing something. Without putting no effort in. Without putting no effort in. Who wants that, right? And then at the same time, then they'll sit there and talk like you supposed to respect them and kiss their ass and act like they the shit. I especially don't like the ones who be sitting there trying to act like they is just the cutest thing in the world, but don't really be that cute. But be sitting there running their mouths like you just supposed to bow down. Like that one song, bow down. My babe said love shouldn't have a price. Nah, it shouldn't. Hold on. My babe said why right. Fake as hell in 2017. And think it's secret keyword. Think. And think it's a secret keyword. It's super bad nowadays. Dave Chappelle is no longer funny. They did something to him for sure. Dave Chappelle, you know what? I did watch his two special comedies on Netflix. I watched both of them, and yeah, he toned it down. He definitely did. You know, David Chappelle was so funny back in the day because he really brought a lot of issues out that were real issues, but he made fun of them and shit. Cause it's a lot of things I noticed. You know, back in the day when I was younger, I didn't notice it. I was just like, this funny motherfucker. You know, but now that I'm older now and I'm looking, I'm like, damn, Dave, he did touch a lot of issues, man, but made it hilarious, yo. That a lot of people probably wouldn't really touch like that today. And when I was watching his comedies on Netflix, I felt like he was switching it for the audiences, and I did feel like it was watered down. I did. People got to use the 9 to 5 job to build their business and forget about shopping at the mall, knowing you can get fresh out of Burlington Factory or TJ Maxx or some other thrift. I know, that's true, man, because your 9 to 5 can only get you so far, right? Because we already know it's hella 9 to 5s out here that's really not that great, especially when it comes to everyday bills and living costs, right? It's like, no, you should be building towards your own shit. Because that's why these jobs treat you like shit in the first place. That's why a lot of these jobs just treat you like shit, real talk. They treat you like shit because they know your ass broke. And they know that when you broke, it's like you ain't got no power and no freedom. So now we can get to treat you like shit because you didn't take time out to build your money and your wealth up. So where, because you know people who got money and wealth can pay people to do whatever they want for them. You ain't got to be sitting there working for the man. You working for yourself. And it's so funny how the people that, and it's so crazy how the people that's really rich do the least amount of work. But the people that's really poor do the most hardest jobs. And it's even more worse because they want you to give gratification to those people. People got using that, love shouldn't have a price. Montana 300, Dave East, Logic, a little bit of Jadakiss. I just started listening to Lloyd Banks from G Unit. Hey, that's funny. Me and my babes was talking about Lloyd Banks the other day. Hey, that shit funny because we was talking about him. And I actually liked him. Hey, don't Lloyd Banks look like that fucking porn star Brian Pumper? Don't he look just like him? Boy, I swear you would damn near think that's him, right? And for those who know about porn stars or older porn stars, hey, wasn't it so crazy what happened to Brian Pumper? Like, that's crazy how that dude was like broke as hell and ended up fucked up, right? And they made him seem like he was just fucking hella hoes getting hella money. Man, that shit was fucked up. I used to listen to Jadakiss too. I used to like Jadakiss. The Red Queen. Researchers say that even feminists expect their husbands to be making more money than they do. Yeah. You know how most women is. Most women you get around, if they making more money than you, they ain't gonna want to talk to you. They ain't gonna even pay you no mind. Because they gonna think they better than you just because of that. Just because, just because they're making more money. Damn it, I done got this thing up there. Shit, hold on. I accidentally put the weather thing up. But yeah, and that's the mind wash game. That's the subliminal game, that's why I find it real fucked up out here in 2017. Because women can get a job easy as hell, can get money. Women can learn and educate themselves. They can do all of this. But for some odd reason, they don't want to give it to you as a man. And they feel like if you ain't kissing their ass and blowing their dough and worshiping them 24/7, you ain't worth shit. That's not cool. Especially knowing that these are the mothers, the so-called mothers who always get the damn children, and now they raising their kids all fucked up because they fucked up in the head. Raising their kids to be little narcissistic, idiot, money blowing, asshole, pussy worshiping ass motherfuckers. Like, what is you worshiping pussy for? Is people coming around you worshiping your dick? No. So what is you worshiping pussy for? You want respect, you got to get respect. You got to earn respect. You just don't give people, you just don't be like, oh, I'm just going to cash you out, girl. Even though you're not cashing me out, you're not really doing much for me, but hey, my life isn't as important as yours, here, just take all my shit, Hopefully I can fuck you. Hopefully, maybe I can get lucky. Let's keep it real. What is the male job that is equivalent of nursing for women? Nothing. That is equivalent of nursing for women. Nothing. What's sad to me, Trent, is the fact how they got all these women trying to be nurses now, but these same women aren't even really that caring of people. Like, that's what irks the hell out of me. It's like a big ass slap in the face. Like, here, we want you taking care of all these people who don't care about you, and you don't care about people either. And it's sad to me because nurses, yeah, they make a little something, but they don't make that. And it's even worse when most of these nurses don't even put money into anything to help. They just like blowing it and thinking they're the shit because they're a nurse. And you see it's fucked up because they won't let a man be a nurse. Shit, a man got to try 10 times harder to even get in that type of field. They really don't even want your ass down. We already know, right? It's a lot of work fields that they really just don't want men there. I mean, I've seen it myself. There's jobs where I applied They took the shit down like I didn't even apply. And next thing you know, it's some new girl working in there, surrounded by more girls. When I know for a fact I could have did that job easily, cause they know these women gonna blow that money, shit, and they know they gonna use it to try to compete with men. You see a lot of women now, instead of respecting and loving the man, they rather compete with them and try to outdo them and try to expect the man to like them and be on them. You know, and if they find a dude that got more than them, then they'll try to do things to try to take it away without having to put the same amount of effort in. That's what most mothers be on nowadays, and that's why men are starting to get tired of that shit. Cause it's not good for nobody. It's not good. Hey, G Unit 4 PK and see it's 2 cents, my nigga. You straight. Save your money. Have for real. 4 packs of hang tees and 2 jeans. Don't you hate when you like to save money so people start calling you cheap? Like, no, I'm trying to not be broke and homeless, right? Yeah, I hate when people do that, right? They want you spending money, so they hope, because they hope one day you spend money on them. They like to see you careless with your money. So one day they be like, ooh, one day maybe they might be careless with their money for me. Maybe I can get some free money. Flea markets on other fast ways to sell things. I know cities be having a lot of regulations, having you paying for permits and licensing. Yeah, you're right about that. And you know what? I thought about that myself, honestly, with the flea markets. How do you start to build up your interest for a business? Or I got to look that up in a book. Um, go on YouTube, YouTube it, but you gotta be careful out here. You gotta listen to the right people. Shoot, well, to build up your interest, man, you just get, like I said, first get into something that you like, that you know you're going to enjoy selling and pursuing, because one of the best ways to be a good seller is to know about what you're selling and also to like what you sell. So that's what I think my first advice to you is. Yeah, I know. You don't want to be broke and homeless trying to keep it. That's what keeping up with the Jones gets you. Get your ass broke and homeless. Yeah, yeah, you talking about that new Jay-Z album. Yeah, that is crazy. 444, I seen it. It's a reason why people have the flame and the glory that they got. And like you said, right, 6 times 3 upside. I know. And a lot of people don't even notice that because they think the shit is a joke. They're too worried about the glitz and glamour than what they're really trying to put in your head. You said the rap sample said the album was solid. I haven't listened to it. Some of the beats sounded okay. I haven't. I mean, I didn't really like. Matter of fact, I did hear some of the songs on there, just a couple, and I didn't listen to the whole album, but I didn't like it. It was sounding so stupid, like that diss he did towards Bill Cosby, calling him Bill Cosby. Like that was so ignorant and disrespectful. And you put it in your rap. But I haven't listened to the album though, the whole thing. Jay-Z always been lame. He just had money that got him attention. Man, like I said, I never was a big fan of Jay-Z, and it really shocked me how back in the day, people was just so hyped over him. I mean, I will admit, I did like the older Jay-Z, and I mean old when I say old. I'm talking about like Sunshine old, if y'all know what I mean. But over time, he just got worse and worse to me. I never really liked his music too much. I mean, he had a few catchy songs that you just know because they throw them in your face, but not an artist I really favorite too much. If the owner of Facebook don't buy $200 Jordans, why the average Joe throwing his or her hard-earned dollars away? You struggling yet buying $200 for one pair of sneakers. Yeah, you're right about that, young bone. Right, and that's why right, that is the most craziest part, right? You got the people with the big dollars not stunting and flexing. Right? The people with the big dollars, you don't see them stunting and flexing. I mean, yeah, they get what they get, but you don't see in them, oh, look what I got. Come see me. Look, ooh, I got a big house. Oh, look at my cars. Man, you don't even hear about them. It's the same thing how I feel about people when they get a new car. Like, you ever notice when people get a new car, they just gotta let you know, and they just gotta tell you, and they just gotta run up in your face and say like a doll, like, I got a new car. Come look at my new car. You know, they're like an animal or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, it's actually better if you just don't tell them you got it at all, and you just pull up and they just see you with it. That, to me, that's a way bigger effect. Somebody not knowing you got this shit. Motherfucker see you like, damn, that motherfucker got a new car. Where you get that car from? Instead of you just coming up all in your goddamn face. It was another show where this girl mom was a nurse and her ass was still stealing because they didn't have the much money. Damn, that sound fucked up, man. Damn, that sound fucked up. And you know what? You see why they created that show. Because like I said, all these girls out here, they be trying to be these nurses thinking they doing something. As you can see, they not that far. As you can see, the motherfuckers that sit behind the counter get probably paid more than they ass. You know what I'm saying? They better wake up. They better strive for better. They better stop taking these little pussy ass jobs and thinking they on top of the world because they don't even understand what work is about. They better wake the fuck up and realize this ain't no fucking game, and you better start caring about your motherfucking future and not so much about, oh, I'm the baddest bitch, I'm a nurse, blah 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 blah. I'm a nurse, but I'm still a shitty ass person on the inside. Like, what world do we live in? And then people kiss your ass because you a nurse. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Well, I took her to the ER myself because this nurse didn't even know where the ER is at. I read the map and took her there. What? That's fucked up. Do she even pay attention to her damn job? I want a conscious female. I feel you, rap samples. You can get that. You can get that, man. It's possible. It's possible, man. You never know. You never know who gonna like you and who gonna favor you. How can someone be a nurse and be stuck up and not know where the ER is located in the hospital? This is some crazy shit. Yes, I know that dude. Yes, Trent. That shit sound crazy to the motherfucker. It do. I was just like, oh my gosh. Like I said, is this girl even paying the fucking attention? Like, what the fuck? So what the fuck she go to work for? Because I noticed that about a lot of women too. Like, a lot of women don't really like working. They just like what you get from it. The whole aspect of it, they hate like hell. You know, they really just wish they could just get free money and just go ball out. You know. I don't know why, but the moon landing was staged, and we are not the only humans on this planet as conspiracy theorists. In my honest opinion, I think that shit was kind of staged too. I do, man. I done seen some shit about that shit, but I'm not gonna say they ain't never been there before in real life. But that landing thing did seem a little awkward. I hear rumors that there is actually an Apollo 13 and this deep secret nobody wants to talk about. Oh, it's a lot of those. The astronauts mysteriously died from accidents. I think I heard about the Apollo 13 story. Don't they have a movie to that too? Don't they got a movie? I think I seen that movie. Should go back and watch it, right? And they died when they got back. In Am I into sports cars? You know, coupes. Now I see a trend in New York City. It's either BMW X3 or X5 or X6 or Jeep Grand Cherokee. These are weak SUV basically in my mind. And monkey see, monkey do. Excuse me. Yo, something that I guess I'm gonna end this video a little soon because it's almost 9 o'clock. I guess that was pretty much my limit today. But yeah, you know what? Something I noticed though. I definitely noticed that people who've been on this SUV shit, and they just been on it because they want to be trendier. And it's funny how most of these people can't even afford the fucking cars they financing, at least in the begin with. But now they want to go for SUVs when we all know that those cost more money. And these people don't own no businesses or nothing. They don't have big money like that. You know, anything can happen in their life and they should get took. The fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers, man? Like we was talking about earlier, it's about believing in self. It's not so much in relying on other shit. Shit is fucking crazy. Damn, the kid said this channel is too real. Hopefully you don't get shut down. Man, the kid. You know what, man? They start. This is when they start to shut you down. They start shutting you down when you really start. It's just certain things you can't always touch and go so hard on. And they also shut you down if you just be aggressive towards other people and shit too. You gotta be careful out here on YouTube. You know? Yeah, I hope they don't shut me down either, but I'm not that bad when it comes to this. There's people out here that's 10 times worse than me that will come out here and break this shit down. I mean, I'm pretty good for what I do, but there's people out here way worse than me. You know, me, I kind of keep it on a cool type of PC type of level, somewhat. You know what I mean? Family Guy even made jokes about it being staged. Oh, you know what they did? Family Guy did do that. I forgot about that. Family Guy has made fun of a lot of stuff, right? Even though I done watch like every season of Family Guy, right? I done damn near shit. I need to go back and watch all the Simpsons. There's still some seasons in the Simpsons I missed. I done shit. Lately, I've been watching King of the Hill. King of the Hill been pretty cool to me lately. I don't know. I used to like that show growing up, and I want to go back and rewatch King of the Hill. I seen the DVD set on eBay, like expensive as hell. I'm like, oh man, because I do want the DVD set to King of the Hill. I do want that. You got to keep in mind that the people driving these expensive cars also owe over $30,000 in student loans and are still trying to find the job they majored in. I see them working at Walmart and Target. Hey, you ain't lying, yo. Trent, you are not lying because, yo, it's hella older people that we know right now, like 40 years old, still working at Walmart. What the fuck? Do I look like I want to be working at Walmart at 40 years old? By the time I hit 40, I want to have some shit worth some shit. Walmart don't give a fuck about me, and that's what these people don't understand. And like what you just said, man, then now you got all these fucking student loans because you didn't want to educate your goddamn self for free like you can do. Okay, you can pay a little internet bill, alright, but you got all this knowledge, and you know knowledge is so valuable, man. You know, my knowledge, a lot of knowledge does not have a price tag, but as you can see, it's really worth so much. Ain't that how the saying, ain't that how the saying went? You know, the saying used to go, the best things in life are priceless. And a lot of knowledge is priceless. I'm not saying, some people do charge you, but a lot of it, people won't charge you at all. A lot of it, people will just be happy in the fact that you know it. And I love people like that. Because you know me, I don't beg for nothing. I don't ask for no money. I don't beg. If y'all want to donate, that's fine. That's cool. I appreciate it. But we all know the main reason why I came out here and did this is because I just, I wanted to let all this off your chest. You got so much built inside of you. And it's hard to let things out sometimes. Especially when, people ain't on your level. or understanding you. You know, you just gotta let it go and understand what people how they feel. You know. So yeah, and I guess this video is finna end with this because I see it's almost 9 o'clock. So you know, come back, like the video, like the other YouTube video, because you know this is gonna pop up and redo. I know I didn't tell y'all. I kind of popped in a little late. Oh, I see it now. I see it now. Terror in Virginia. I see it. It's on the news. See, I ain't. Oh, see, boom. Y'all was talking about it now. See, I'm looking at it right now, and I'm like, what the fuck? Whoa, I see people waving, you know, those damn one flag Confederate flags. I know one thing. See, I'm gonna have to look a little bit more into this, but this shit look just based off what I'm seeing right now. I'm just like, yeah, this shit look crazy. And then now they got Trump speaking on to this shit. I guess I'm gonna have to look into it. Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, this shit. Damn. They throwing shit. It is hella fucking police out here again. I'm gonna have to look into this one because it's my first time even seeing that shit. When the hell did this happen? Shit. I don't even know when this happened, right? But I hope y'all enjoyed the video though, man. I guess I'm pretty much done though, and you know, I'm gonna talk to y'all later, man. This was cool. Y'all know I like coming in here and doing these, and shit. I know this stream is kind of long, but I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all later. And now I'm about to stop this stream and just peace out, y'all. Y'all know I got more content coming. Love y'all.